Hello, thank you for tuning into our 5th edition D&D podcast, Mimics and Mayhem. We are a group of giant nerds who've been playing together for a few years now, though some of us are newer than others. And this is our passion project. We're starting at 3rd level, and the cast of players are Dawn, a beast-eyed barbarian, Maddie, a human rogue, Sam, a furbolg cleric, Dustin, a half-elf bard, Tyler, an Genasi wizard, and Trey, the newbie DM. You can expect many things like epic fights, murder, puzzles, mystery, and some great role-playing, though not necessarily in that order. Now, hope you enjoy.
Last episode.
I'm your DM, Trey. This is Mimics and Mayhem. Years have passed, hundreds. The Fae have opened up their borders to the world again. Treaties have been made and wars have begun. We go to a tavern where all of our protagonists are sitting separately, listening to the sea shanties that are common amongst the folks and bards of Caldrina's Rest.
I am Dawn, and I am playing Luella Planescraper.
My name's Sam. I'm going to be playing Luthidus. He is a cleric of the light domain, and he is a furbolg.
I am Tyler, and I will be playing Count Kerwin Vidiad.
Hey, my name's Dustin. I'll be playing Tom. He's a bard of whispers.
My name's Maddie. I'll be playing as Olenna, base sailor. She's a 25-year-old swashbuckling rogue.
As you are all enjoying this wonderful day, suddenly there is a giant boom outside, and the wharf shakes.
I did not do that. I would just say that.
You can kind of make out people dressed in red robes chasing other people around. They have weapons.
Pull out my great sword and attack the first person who comes and shows me aggression.
All right, so yeah, after I toll the dead on him, I twirl my staff around a bit, slam it on the ground, and summon my Shadow Blade.
All right, Ludith is gonna look at that broken window and just gonna, what? That's not very nice. That's somebody else's property.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I didn't think this through. Decision's been made already.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Okay. For every one you kill, more pop up like a Hydra head. And they just keep coming and coming. It seems like anyone they could have grabbed, they've grabbed already. Olenna, not only is she here, Olenna, not only is that woman in that room, but there's also another one who's up behind you. And she grabs you by the neck with her dagger. Don't worry, everything will be much better once you sleep. Recently, you guys have just been literally captured by a cult. It seems almost as you're being taken away, you see, if those of you who are awake, Luella, you seem to be the only one who can still stand awake. Your eyes are barely holding open. You're in pain. You can see as hundreds of people are being dragged down below docks. It feels like the entire city has been captured, but you're holding out hope. And that hope is the Animal Squad. So you all wake up as your familiars and animal companions. Olenna, Jack is in the kitchen, correct? Because that's where you were last.
Yeah, I would say Jack is in the kitchen. Probably with the... the kids are gone, so...
The kids are gone, but Mary is lying down on the ground. She seems to still be awake, but she was playing dead.
Okay.
She sees the monkey and she's like, is everyone gone, little friend?
I'm just kidding.
You nod yes and no to humans and people like her.
I'll nod yes.
Good. Let's see if the kids upstairs are okay. I hope they are.
And
Maybe
Jack will take off sprinting.
Okay, as you sprint off, you go into the main of the tavern. Everything is wrecked. Nothing's on fire, but doors were broken, windows are smashed, tables are covered in blood. There was a last stand here. There's a mouse on the floor, kind of running away from a snake. And there seems to be a hyena who's literally just slurping down this ale.
Wait, do I see? So I see the mouse running from the snake.
Yeah, and you also see an owl that's getting ready to fly after the mouse as well.
I'll run over and I'll scoop up the mouse and bop the snake on the nose.
Remember, you guys can talk to each other, just not Mary or any other humans unless they have to speak with animals.
That's fine.
Why would you just do that?
Leave him alone.
It's the mule on wheels.
I love it. Be still my beating heart. It's so cute.
Thanks.
It's rude to steal another man's food. You know that?
I just want to make you a man or a mouse joke right now, but it doesn't fit in, so I'll just hug the mouse very close to me.
Harley's just gonna look up from her beer. What are we doing? What are we doing?
God, you animals are so strange. I don't even know what you're saying to each other. I'm going to be upstairs. Let me know if... Come and get me, little friends, if you, need to leave. I want revenge. I'll have more pots and pans this time. She's gonna go upstairs, see if there's anyone there.
Where'd all the people go?
The
Where are all the
man
people?
Red took them. Weren't you paying attention?
This beer was really good.
Is no one else gonna talk to each other?
I'm just going to curl in on myself and say, I'm glad that the old man's gone.
Owls are only so talkative, you know?
Yeah, but he's Kerwin's pet, so he's should be very talkative.
It's no surprise. He's weak. Oh, jeez. He's weak. Makes sense that they would take him.
We have to go after them.
So, do we really?
I need my pack mate.
When you start talking about your master, Owl, you sort of feel in your chest like the sense of fear, and you sort of feel where he's going, like the direction they're taking him.
You kind of like stand up straight and do a little head turn towards the door.
Like 360 head turn.
Well, it's a 180. It doesn't go all the way around.
Actually, I think owls are they're like very close to 180. I did a report on them. Anyway.
Oh. Well, I turn towards the door, at least. I think I know where they're going.
And you're not going to be able to eat that mouse. I suppose we should find that old man.
The stupid Redman! And you hear a giant clatter downstairs as it feels like a bed has been upturned and a dresser has fallen down. And you see you see Mary, her hair that was once curly and fine and behind your head is just all over the place, and she's dragging a dead body of a person in a red cloak, and she just has his sword in her hand, and green emerald eyes that are just filled with rage seem to emulate from her.
I flow over to it and start picking at the body.
Good.
Oh wait, I'm a scavenger. I would do the same.
Yes, eat him.
I start jumping up and down, and I'll go over and start rummaging through all of his pockets.
Okay. give me what's it called? Investigation check. What are you doing, Ludith?
I'm gonna try my best to hang on to this. I'm on her shoulder.
Oh my god, I just had this cute image of you hanging onto her arm like you're a tiny white mouse. And give you little mouse arms trying to hang onto her.
Investigation?
Yes, investigation. Use.
Nat!
Oh!
I found the map to where
Finally.
they're going, guys.
No, but you don't find on his robes. Yes, he has a symbol of Ranchu on them, but you find a symbol of a sun with spikes, yellow, gold, and white, like underneath everything, and you find a beautiful encrusted gem that Elena would love to have.
Are they small enough to fit into the pockets on the inside of my red vest?
Oh, easily.
Okay. And I'll clap.
Mary's like, oh, you found something good, did you? Well, you should probably go check on the other city. I don't think anyone's still up here. They must have gotten everyone they could. Maybe we could go to the guard. Would you all agree with that? I had a druid friend once. She would, whenever she was stuck in animal form, she would nod up and down. She said animals were intelligent, so I'm assuming all of you can.
As I'm nodding.
Intelligence is relevant.
I just look at her with a face full of blood.
Really.
It'll
I'm gonna
normally
make it-
be disgusted.
I'm making
but-
it to curl up her body.
No, thank you. And she's gonna hit you with her pan. No.
I imagine that Jack moves much more like the lemur from Zaboom. Kind of just bouncing on his back
Hops
feet.
around.
So I'll jump over to one of the broken windows and kind of like point in the direction where they were taking everyone.
Okay. That would line up with what you feel, Owl. That area the monkey's pointing at.
And I'll screech.
Oh, that's where they're going. Well, the guard is, there's a back way I know to. Not many people go there, and I don't think they could have found them. So we could probably sneak around. I love how I'm explaining things to animals.
I'll hop onto her shoulder, much like I do with Elena's shoulder, but from behind so she doesn't hit me with her pan.
I'm going to.
She accepts it. She just doesn't like snakes.
I'm gonna fly out the window and just kind of try and get an aerial view, heading a bit towards where I feel them taking Kerwin.
You see a red mass moving, but you also see there's smoke and everything is kind of clogging your vision. It's hard to like get a grip on where things are when smoke is just hitting you from all sides.
Could I try and smell where my packmate went?
Give me a perception check, but since she's so far away, I can't give you advantage. I'm gonna give you disadvantage because she's very far away. And the smell of blood is in your nose. It's in game, like how long are you playing?
No. Like between.
It's been about an hour. It seems.
That was the time we were captured.
I got a 6. I had a natural 20. Dang it!
You and Natty are doing really good this session. It's just that disadvantage really messed with you. No, there's like. Well, I guess that we know what she's playing. She you can't smell her. There's too much blood in your nose, but also like the smell of death is everywhere. There are kids lying in the ground dead. And there are mothers, like there are kids underneath dead mothers. The mothers stopped the attacks. This was like an act of war against Caldrina's Rest. You don't know how many people have died, you don't know how many people have been lost, but this seems like a very big amount of people have either witnessed the worst of like all of humanity and every race in this in Decrasta, but it seems like Ompion is getting up for a bigger war than they were already having in this world. Basically, if you guys follow Mary, she'll take you through. You guys don't want to make stealth checks because you're animals. These things aren't really looking for you. Mary rolled very well. She got an 18. So she's like waiting for, just like watching us to see if the coast is clear, waiting to see if anyone's around, and then she's like dashing across. Count with your aerial view, you can see her. It's a dead city. There is still fights going on, and the place they're going to, it seems like they've managed to set up a cordon. But as you guys go through the alleyway, you hear cooing. Coo, 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 coo. Ooh, what do we got here, boss? Above you, there are 3 pigeons.
Fucking pigeons.
Jesus.
Seems like a big old mess to me.
The only thing you're good for is food, honestly.
What you do in our territories? We're the board boys. And one of them has like this greaser styled, like it looks like it to be like a part of a wig has just been placed on his head.
Glued onto it.
Yeah, it looks like he's just went with what nature has dealt him, and what nature dealt him was like humans being really evil to him. Yeah, so.
But now he's got that drip.
He's got a pompadour.
Yeah, he's got a pompadour. Columba, Arnold, why don't you show them why you're both called the Record Club and the Canary who could sing but couldn't fly? And they're gonna.
It's an incredibly long name. You know that, right?
Arnold, the canary who could sing but couldn't fly, is just gonna drop down from the roof and just land on Mary's head and start trying to peck at her.
I'll swat at him.
Yeah, go for opportunity attack because he can't control where he's landing. Your hands are basically your rapier, just replace piercing with bludgeoning.
Oh, sweet. I'm
Smacking
a strong-ass
damage.
monkey.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, guys, for those of you home, they're basically playing their characters but animal form. Like, their animals are mini versions of them.
Makes sense. They're so slow.
And also, they're just way cuter and more amazing than you guys. Obviously, because of... Oh! Yeah, basically, because they only have 1 HP.
Well, at least I'll hit him. I'll just hit him off of her head. I won't aim to kill.
You slam dunk
annihilate
him.
that fool.
Yeah,
You
I knock
slam
him on
dunk
the
him.
floor.
Yeah. Ow! My legs! My Arnold legs! I'll never play the piano again! Columba's like, how dare you do that? And he's gonna pick up like a bone with rotten meat on it. He's gonna try and hit you. That's a 4 to hit. He kind of hits himself in the head. No!
Can I try to eat the bird on the ground?
Go for it. You don't need to roll an attack. Maddie just like crippled him for life. Yeah, you just like Tony Two Talent Feathers, the leader of the flock, the board boys, watches as both of his mates just have killed themselves basically. No, my brothers, you won't hear the last of this, and he's gonna poop on all of you.
Hold on, just to confirm, she knocked him out of the sky, but she didn't kill him?
No, Natty knocked him onto the ground with a slam dunk hit, crippling him for life, and then Luella's little Harley decides, you know what? I'm gonna eat him.
Can I fly up and grab him out of the air?
Oh God, you're gonna kill him.
No, not to kill him, just to grab him.
Okay, roll to grapple. Use your strength.
By crippled, is he on the ground?
He's dead now because Luella just
He's
started
in my
non-humming on him.
A natural 20.
You have to roll damage with that. I'm sorry, man, but
No, but it's only 1 damage.
It's 1 damage and they have 1 HP. They have 1 HP.
But I wanted it to be non-lethal. I just wanted to grab him.
I know, but you rolled a nat 20.
Hey, owls are good at it, okay?
Okay, fine. You don't kill him. Just let me go!
I have
Let
a
me
question
go!
for you. You've outdone me. Did you see a scrawny blue man being carried away by
I
some red
didn't
people?
see nothing! I didn't see nothing! He's gonna
Can
try
I
and get
insight
away.
check him?
Go for it. He's in fear. You're literally, he's just watched 2 of his friends die. And you're holding him above the air, and his wings are just like trying to flap away. He's gonna try and break free
That's
from
a
you.
22 for
A
insight.
bunch of animals beating up pigeons.
Pigeons are just wrapped.
One of which is on her shoulder.
Quality entertainment.
Yeah. He's just scared of you. There's nothing. You can't get anything from him. Inciting is not mind reading. Inciting is not mind reading.
That's true.
Just picture me. God, this is crack shit.
I will make a deal with you. I will let you go if you tell me anything you know.
Okay, just let me go.
Will you let him go if he doesn't?
If he tells me nothing, then we will see.
So you let him go?
No, I don't let him go until he tells me something. No.
He wants you to let him go to tell him.
No, you get to leave when you tell me.
I'd rather die. And he's gonna twist his own neck.
I just snap his neck.
No, he already did it to himself. Tony dies. And then he falls to the ground.
No, I don't let him down. I start eating him. I land and just start picking him apart.
Well, you all have a taste of visions.
You gonna share with the snake?
No. The snake did nothing. He gets nothing.
Please go this way. We need to hurry. What did you do to those poor pigeons?
Jeez, what are we, wild animals?
As you're going through the alleyways, you come across this like very timid girl in a black cloak. She's holding like a dead bird, but like it's like a skeletal bird, and it's just jumping up and down for her. I'm so scared, pigeon, protect me! Oh no! Her dirty blonde hair sort of like covers her head from your view, but like she's just in the corner hiding from everyone. Not well.
I think the child is insane.
She's not a child. She's a grown woman.
Oh, a grown. I think that woman is insane.
I'm gonna sneak up on her.
As you try to sneak up on her, she just turns to you and like a necromantic claw forms in her hand. Stay back! Please! Stay back! Whoever you are! And Mary's just gonna like just motion you guys, don't attack. I feel you can hear me, little ones. Don't attack.
I think we should attack.
Gonna be very snake-like intimidating.
No.
Like the bird in her hand just starts chittering, and it gets down, and it's gonna open its beak, and it has razor sharp teeth. Please, I don't want to hurt anyone. Just please, I saw a bunch of people die. This Gallina's Rest turned into a war zone. Further along, I couldn't make it, but further along, the guard post seems to be secured. Mary's just gonna go up to her. If any of you are gonna stop her, Ludith, Luella, you two are being quiet. What are you guys gonna do? She's just gonna try and comfort the girl.
I don't know. I'm just gonna still try and pick up the scent of Luella.
Make me another perception check. This time, you've sort of the pigeon cleared your senses. You no longer have disadvantage.
It was like a palate cleanser.
Yeah, it's a palate cleanser. You know.
It was a well-aged pigeon.
While
18.
While Mary's comforting the other human, can I climb up the side of this building, assuming it's not like burning on fire?
It's not burning on fire. Most of the fires have been put out in this area.
Okay. I just want to see if I can get a good, like, bird's eye view. Even though we have a bird.
The bird seems to be picking at a pigeon.
Yeah.
Luella,
I can
call
you
you
can
out.
ask me to go up high.
Nope, I'm doing it myself.
Luella, you see, you smell like it's more like of a sense. Like you miss. It's like your older sister. Like you miss her. So, you feel like she's below you. Like this isn't dirt, so you know she's not dead. But just you feel the sense that like the smell is coming from below you. You can almost pick it up. What the hell, Maddie?
I rolled an 18 for acrobatics.
Acrobatics,
Oh, no, I
you're
rolled-
fine.
You rolled a 24. I rolled an 18.
You rolled the 18.
You
Damn.
literally like you're like an Olympic gymnast. You're
like
just
4D like nat 20s.
it's making up for Sunday.
Yeah, Jesus.
I did
Range of
too.
all of our good rolls
Yeah.
as animals.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Hey,
get our
this
weapons
is-
back and be useless.
So you guys basically, Elena, you just like somersault up the wall. You really just don't care. Gravity doesn't hold you down. Maybe it's gravity. Maybe it's just Jack climbing a wall.
What about the mouse?
The mouse. Oh, the mouse.
He's still on his shoulders.
I think
I'd have hugged
you
him
would have put it.
instead.
Yeah, either
Or
that or you
tucked
probably
him
would have
into
put it
my
on Mary.
shirt. I'll
Let's
wear
be
him like
realistic here.
I'll
He's
wear him like the
tossing-
Hangover baby. Or is it the Hangover
No.
that they do that?
I like
don't know.
to
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
baby
I like
Bjorn.
you just grabbing him and,
All right.
and then climbing and catching him and throwing him again.
No.
Like the Jungle Book.
All right. He's just high. He's just chilling in like the V of Jack's black shirt. Jack's shirt.
This is so much easier than the crow's nest. Less wind.
Let's wind. Yeah, you get a bird's eye view easily.
What do I see? What do my not elf eyes see?
Like I said, like this area, it seems like the guard like has the biggest presence here, so they're able to protect the citizens. They've set up like tents with like those red cloaks they've used as like tents. It's mishmash. They basically take it. It's like a refugee zone in a war. Everyone is basically doing their best to just survive. Guards are have like a posting. You think if you keep going down this alleyway, you'll run into a post, but they'll probably let you guys in. And you can hear below you the girl that Mary is comforting. She says her name is Tiffany, and you also hear her just start whispering a spell through her lips. And now it's even easier for you to understand her. It feels like she casts some sort of speaking with animal type of thing.
She's a witch. You must burn her.
Well, I'm gonna go.
I'm not a witch. Actually, I'm a wizard.
The witch spoke with me.
I cast to speak with animals. Mavi, they have such weird voices.
I think I found my packmate. She's
Oh,
below us.
You found people? You know where they are? They're below you?
Somewhere below.
Is that where I feel
Yeah, you
where
feel
my
they
buddy
went
is?
way down.
I'll
Like, maybe
climb
you-
down.
Um,
I will fly down
I think I
to
can extend this magic to Mavi, but it will only be for a short while for both of us. Do you guys know what happened? Me and my familiar, we were just enjoying a leisurely stroll whenever we felt the boom and the whole place shook. People just started coming up from the sides. I hate to see what the lower levels are like.
Very much should find out. See what is down there.
If the god tower in the middle, it goes all the way to the bottom decks. It's built through Kaldrina's Rest. It's like a column, sort of. It's called the Immovable Tower. Some sort of enchantment my mistress told me about is placed on it. So, little, may I get your names, little ones? And Mary's like, that would be great, yes. I didn't think to cast this spell with you all. So, we're with a bunch of animals and a wizard and a fighting sorceress. This should not go terrible, right?
Disastrous.
You're that old man snake, aren't you?
Perhaps.
Mary is looking at you with very big disdain. Tell him to not get drunk sometimes. Okay? Like,
My name is Jack. And I'll stand up and I'll give a sailor salute.
You were that nice girl's companion. I hope she's okay for our sake and
Little mouse.
hers.
Little Mouse is gonna poke his tiny paw out from Jack's V-neck.
Oh, hello, little one.
Because He's just gonna look up at her and do squeak, squeak, squeak.
I can speak to you. You can talk.
He's gonna shake his head. No.
Aw, so cute.
We call that one meals.
That's very rude. And Tiffany is just going to telekinetically lift the snake up. You're not going back on the ground until you apologize to the cute little mouse.
Don't do it, Snake. Honor before death. Or death before dishonor.
I never apologize to my foods.
Mary is just gonna hold up her pot so that she can also hear you guys now. It's just gonna be like, Owl, don't make me make stew out of it. I think you want to find your familiar, so all of us should work together. If we go to the guards, we could probably go. Why did I say familiar? I meant masters. Your friends. If we go to the guards, we can tell them what we know, and we can go below. Now, I think my suitability would probably be best up here. Looking. And Tiffany's just like, yeah, same here. I need to make sure Mistress Leia is okay. Kerwin's Owl, you know that Mistress Leia is actually Magistrate Leia, the head of one of the heads of the city and lead enchanter of magic.
How do you know her?
She is my mistress. She's my teacher.
Interesting.
She taught me how to make birdie. And the little dead bird, the skeleton, is just gonna pop back up to her hand, and its gnarly teeth on the inside, like rows of them, is just gonna close. And so, like, it's gonna do like a little tiny jig. So let's get to the guards, shall we?
I suppose.
Are you going to carry me the whole way?
Oh, I'm not dropping you until you apologize. And Mary's like, yes, that would be good. Plus, you might try to eat the animals.
Can I
again.
jump up and like just try to grab him out of the air?
He's very high up. Make an athletics check.
I'll look right at the mouse. Sorry for not eating you sooner.
The grip on you tightens, and it starts to hurt a bit. You're not taking damage, but it's starting to hurt. Make an athletics check, Luella.
21!
You jump up and bite his tail.
Can I pull him out of the air?
That's like a strength check to pull him down. It's like a contested strength.
18.
Not enough. Like this magic is holding him in the air, and you think until he actually apologizes, he's gonna be up there, or until like the girls are gone. Little hyena girl.
Harvey. Harley. Sorry.
Harley. Nice to meet you, Harley. Don't try doing that unless you're going to eat him. It's fine if you eat him, just don't eat the mouse. He's so cute. Mary says, like, and she's like, can I pet you? Can I give you a pet?
Is she talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's talking to you.
I'm just going to back away.
Okay, understandable. I am a stranger at the squeaky duck that you guys are staying at. I miss the pug. Don't know why Osvok changed it. So she's just gonna start leading you away. Tiffany the necromancer, with her beautiful blonde hair and lavish robes that seem to be torn at the bottom, is just holding the snake in the air with her magic. And they just like, they slowly walk in, and you can see that these guards, like some of them are just like either men or women who aren't guards, but they've taken up weapons. And they just like, they're standing guard. They see you, and it almost immediately draw their weapons, but seeing that it's Mary, she is very notable in town for being one of the people running the Squeaky Duck. She's the one who greets all of the travelers. People go in there to get just the food all the time. So they're like, guys, it's okay. Let them through. They're in. Also, what was Caldrina's accent, by the way, Dawn? Like
Irish.
I can't really do that, but I can try.
She liked her lucky charm.
She liked her lucky charms.
Her lucky
Let
charm.
them through.
Lucky charm.
Let them through. The friends, they got a bunch of animals for some reason. And you guys are inside. You can see like there are medics running back and forth between these tents. Buildings have been salvaged, but there's been burns. There are healers. This is a mess. This is a war zone. And it seems like everyone here
Jack is
just
going
thriving.
to frantically start running up and down the rows of beds.
What are you doing as you're running up and down? Are you just like trying to amuse them, or are you like just checking?
No, I'm like frantically searching, hoping.
You don't see her. We don't have to make any checks to do that. You do see a pirate though that does look familiar. Maybe someone who worked on the lower decks.
Okay.
Not high up, but when he sees you, he's like, "Good boy, Jack. We haven't seen Olena. Don't worry, she's scrappy. She'll get through it. Hard to kill that, mistress." And he just sort of passes out. Mary and Tiffany sort of explain the situation to the guards at the guard building, and they agree that Mary and Tiffany should stay here, provide their magic to help with things, like in case another attack were to happen. But they do begrudgingly let the animals, you guys, the familiars unleashed, into the building.
Lower levels.
Into the building, but they bring you a guard. This person with not like it's shoulder-length hair, like all curly and frizzy. They seem to like just want to, like, they have this weird happy expression on their face. They wear this like very coastally thing. Like they have a seashell necklace around their neck. They have a flower crown on top of their head, and they have a staff. And they're like, "Oh my god, best friends!" And you feel the same magic that you did when Tiffany casted the spell. This person, they introduce themselves as Tika. Oh my god. It's so weird seeing people like you. Not people, animals. I get you two mixed up. You're both super intelligent. But like, oh my god, are you guys okay? Do you need healing?
What?
There's some animals that are in the cots, like over there. They got pretty busted up. I had to heal them. There's like this weird tiny elephant.
That is strange.
He was cute though. He made like a weird trumpet sound. Anyway,
I know what you're doing.
Don't worry, Satu isn't here. Satu doesn't exist in this world. That'd be too much. But yes, hi, I'm Tika. I'll be escorting you down to the lower levels. The other guards will be bringing more people down, like as an excursion. They're thinking they might be on the lowest decks, but they don't know for sure. We're not getting any reports from the lower decks. They're too caught up.
How far down do I feel Kerwin is?
You're thinking it's along those lines, but maybe even further.
Along those lines?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a little mouse in your pocket, monkey. What's your name, monkey?
Jack. And I'll hug the mouse and turn my shoulder.
Oh, don't be afraid, Jack. What's your little friend's name? Snakes and owls and nice. You two have such a weird rivalry. That could be the name of the episode. Snakes, owls, and mice. Oh my. You guys have such a weird rivalry. It's okay. The mice are just the smartest people in the realm. Next to dolphins.
If mice are smart, they would not be fooled.
Yes, but they also invented a lot of things that we use today, like pencils. Anyway, what are all your names? Little mouse friend, don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt them, Jack. Hyena. Oh, you got some blood on your face. What did you kill? You get it's weird. Like all of you get this weird serene feeling when you're around them. Like you like, even if they were like your enemy, you wouldn't want to attack them for some reason. Like there's this feeling of respect that you get in you. Now the
Just
owl
makes Soba hate them even more.
yeah. It's not really like, it doesn't feel magical, like arcane in any nature. It just feels natural. Jack, what's your name, little hyena?
I'm Harley.
Oh, that's such a lovely name, Harley. Who are you guys looking for? I know some people are looking for their friends.
Looking for my pack mate.
Your pack mate? Wait.
She looks like me, but she's big. She walks on 2 feet weirdly.
A beast hide? I love beast hide. They're so sweet. They actually go to my bakery when I'm not working as a guard. Anyway, so Jack, Little Mousy, Harley, which is an adorable name, Snake Man, which I don't even know your name, and Owl. Owl, what's your name, Owl?
Soba.
Oh, so that's infernal for Owl. And you can see this, like, looking at Tika, like, it's weird. You don't get any sense of, like, what race they would be, because they don't really look human. Their skin tone is too pink. They don't have any, like, those sharp elven ears, and they don't have, like, the weird tusk that, like, half-orcs have. They seem to just, like, be a mix. And you can't decide if they're female or male. Like, the Valley accent makes you think they're female, but, like, it's just, you really just can't get a good position on this. So, we got Owl, we got Snake, we got Mouse, and we got the adorable Jack, the adorable Harley, who's looking for their pack mate. What are you looking for, Jack?
My captain.
Oh, you were one of the pirates in town. Oh, that makes sense. Your cute little outfit, obviously.
I'm not cute.
Oh no, you're handsome. I'm sorry.
Handsome Jake.
Well, I'm your assigned guard. I'm basically just supposed to help you guys get below decks without any issues. So do you want to follow me?
The first month we get, we leave them.
You know,
with me.
I don't think that's very nice, considering I'm risking my lives for you guys, but it's okay. Let's go. And they're just gonna, like, just usher, like, asking you to follow them as they go into the building. And one of the guards is just like, that's weird though. Yeah, so you guys go down below deck. Everything seems to be smooth sailing after you killed those pigeons. Rightfully so. They were all dicks. You took the pigeon gang out your first day here. You guys are the new mob in town. So you guys go. So you guys go below, and even on the lower decks, it does smell of death, but it seems to be like there are more people concentrating in the guard camps here. There's also more food and more supplies are being brought up. Tika, like, basically excuses themselves, like, as they go down. They're like, okay, this stairway, or we go down that. Which one do you guys want to go to? One leads to, like, the shipping area on the 3rd level, and one leads to, like, well, to the area where people usually dump bodies.
Which way am I thinking?
You're thinking the shipping area.
Which one it goes deeper down?
The shipping area.
That's probably where we go then.
Why do people dump bodies in the same spot?
Because they don't ever learn.
Convenience.
My guess would be there.
Things.
I don't know. My nose is telling me to the shipping.
I feel as if going down lower is a better idea. Shipping.
Well, they're both on the same level. It's just, you know, they go to, like, different districts, you see. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, for some reason, this tower has always been here. Caldrino's Rest has kind of always been here. Like, these weird pillars. So people just, like, build stuff around it. The guard tower is, like, this giant platform that, like, sort of has its own, like, we've done deep diving to see how far it goes. It goes to the very bottom, like, of the ocean. Of the ocean, guys. So, like...
It seems like they were trying to take some. So I think it would be best if we head to the shipping yard in case they're trying to
Maybe we
leave
can
the.
look at the bodies later. You know.
Mhm.
You are predator. Well, you're scavengers and predators. That would make sense. How about this? I'll take you to the bodies myself. After you find your friends, of course.
Onward, ride. Onward.
I don't like
Take
you
us
on my
below.
leg, but guess what? I'm not going to do anything about it.
Take us below. Nothing about this experience is fun.
Well, obviously,
No.
people are dying, but you got to enjoy the small moments before you die.
You're right. It was fun killing the pigeons.
Was it the pigeon gang? Was it the flock?
I will say yes because I don't know if there's a different name for them.
Those bird boys, they deserve everything that's coming to them.
They were
Knew
pretty
everything
tasty.
about the flock.
Well, don't worry. They'll just resurrect themselves somehow again. They always do. I tried killing them last week. You know what they did? They just came back and pooped on my window. It was rude.
What's a hell?
I'm gonna whisper to Al. This one's crazy.
Make me a stealth. Make me a stealth because they're passive. They have a passive. Roll me that stealth gun. Oh, they hear you. Flat to say, I'm not crazy, but you know, power does drive people to new limits of power and insanity. So that could be a case.
I'm gonna slowly start climbing down her leg.
I will pick up the snake and carry them.
Make
with
me a strength check because this is a big boy.
Sometimes it's better to walk.
Yeah,
I
you
got a
drop to the
6.
ground, and I'm gonna give you 1 point of damage.
Oh,
You got 1 point of damage. See, this is why you don't call people crazy. Ron 2 provides judgment to all.
Hi, everybody. Dawn here with the mid-episode announcements. First off, we want to wish everyone a happy Pride. It is time to celebrate and promote love, inclusion, freedom, and equality. Most of our cast members are part of the LGBTQ community, so this month and the ideals on which it's founded are super important to us and the whole world. So please spread some love, understanding, not just this month, but all year long. We want to give a quick shout out to Battle Bards, where we license the music for our episodes. So if you're looking for music or soundscapes to set the mood for your tabletop RPG, you should go check them out at battlebards.com. All right, let's get back to the real heroes of this story, our animal companions.
And so basically, they'll start. Tika just is leading you down into the shipping yard, basically. Well, not shipping yard, shipping area. And you can see, like, Jack, you can see your boat. It's at the very edge of the thing, but you can also see, like, there are basically, like, these boats that you would equate to speedboats with, like, a magic engine at the back of them. And they're, like, they seem to be just like speeding off, but some of them are circling Katrina's Rest. This is a giant compound, a giant oil rig. So there's probably like 10, maybe 15 boats on the
Stepped
outside.
into Waterworld, guys.
do I feel my, I guess, master down there?
No,
Erwin?
you feel them underneath the water and maybe just 3 blocks away from you. 3 blocks away from you, yeah. And the north direction.
I turn to the group and say, "They're under the water. You don't know how."
Oh, I know. They're in the old rust bucket.
The what?
Oh, so fun fact about Katrina's Rest: a lot of weird, like magical places, kind of are just at the bottom of it. Like there's this one where it's like it just makes cotton candy, like. And it's just there, and we can't make it sink. We can't pick it up. But there's another called the Old Rust Bucket, and basically it's like this hatch, and it's made of like this very thick metal where magic is like weaker or something. You can't like do It feels like a boat, but like it goes underneath water, which is crazy, right? They're talking about a submarine. As you guys go towards the old rust bucket, we are going to fade back to your characters. Luella, you're the first to really wake up. You've been sort of going in and out of consciousness. You know where you are. You're at the bottom. And you remember them dropping you into this compound. The walls are made of metal. The cell you're in now, it's metal. It has metal bars, but it has like a red energy flickering in between it. This young girl, one of the children that were taken to, tries putting her hand in it to see if she can just reach around and like open it, but it shocks her hand and she just howls in pain. No one comes because everyone in this compound knows there's no getting out. Elena, you're the next to awake. You've been in brigs before, but you've gotten out of them easily. This is a whole different ball game. Tom, by the way, all of your equipment has been taken. You don't know where it is. You can see a table. You can see a table where they have all of it like laying on top of it. Like something is laying on top of it. Some of them are really shiny. Some things are things like, you'd want to take. Like there's like a watch there that's like really expensive. But mostly you just know that people, you can hear screams, you can hear yelling. This is a pain factory. Kerwin, you're next. Ludith, you're after. Every one of you are awake, and there are 5 other people in the room with you. And every once in a while, someone will come in. And let me describe them real quick. A man with black skin of pure ebony, who has a mane of hair and a smirky smile, with canines sharper than any of you seen. Well, any but Luella. He has a scarred face, one going down his eye. He has these very lion-esque ears. And most of all, he's wearing a bone totem around his neck.
Fucker.
It's your bone totem. And he just goes in. He gets through the bars. You are tied to the wall. And he just smirks at you because most of you are gagged. Even Luella is gagged. They didn't want to take any risk with magic casters after they saw what Ludith and Ludith, Tom, and Kerwin could do. He smirks at you. He even kicks you while you're down. You don't take any damage because he doesn't seem that strong. But he takes one of the girls, then an old man, then another woman who, like, her eyes are crying, and like you can see eldritch energy in her palms, like, but it's no use. Like they manacle her, even tied her with metal cuffs, and it looked like there were spikes on the inside of it, basically like impaling her veins in her wrists. And she's dragged away, right, like the others. Everyone's being dragged away slowly until it's just you and another woman. No, it's not another woman. It's Osvark. Osvark is just like, this is bad. This is very bad. And he's not gagged, so he'll go up behind, like, he has to use his hands behind his back and ungag all of you, basically.
Wait, I don't breathe. I don't need to breathe, so I don't gasp.
Yeah, you don't need to breathe, so you're fine. You can indefinitely hold your breath.
Yeah.
Oh.
That gig tastes very bad. And it's disgusting. I don't think they ever wash those, do they?
I'm just gonna
probably not
come out of it and roaring, or whatever sound hyenas make that would be close to that.
Growl?
Like a mad
growl.
laugh.
Yeah, angry growl.
I'm just gonna start talking to myself. One more adventure, you said, you old fool. One last time out.
Oh, come on. He's not as bad as it looks. We could be dead.
Did I recognize that lion?
No, but there's because there's multiple tribes of the lion beast hides and that type of fur, and most of them had been wiped out or exiled, or the last time you like, the last thing you can remember is in one of the things, one before, your mother told you a story about in hers, she refused to kill this young girl. She was only like technically 10 and peace walking.
So it's just us in the room now, right?
It's basically just you and Obsvark, and you don't know how long until everyone gets there. But
So are we chained to the wall?
Not chained to the wall. It seems like unless you cast magic like that girl did, it's just there's just like regular rope ties, but they're tied real tight. And
Can
Luella,
I try?
Luella, just the last bit of lore. You know that your mother spared that young girl because she wasn't of maturity yet. And that girl was banished. You don't remember her name or anything like that, but you know that she was banished. And banishment in those tribes is very rough.
Trey, aside from knowing what I know about the cultists, like name and stuff, do I know if they have any like code or like catchy code, like phrase, like Hail Hydra and stuff, like bad guy stuff?
Roll me another like history check just for that specific thing.
Okay.
Like I'll give you a bonus that I'll add at the end of it because if you're 19.
That's fine.
Because this would probably be something that you would have to dig a little bit deeper to get.
Okay.
Another 19, which is a 23. So, do you know Infernal?
No.
Okay, so this will just be something that you know was translated. You could probably roughly speak it, but it's basically like in God's name we trust, and the devil we find. Use them now to open our minds. And basically, you know that it's basically just like their thing for like when they're initiated. You'd also know that when they are initiated, they have to kill someone. They have to kill an innocent. This is the darker area of Rontu.
In God's name we trust, and the devil we find, use them to open our minds.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thanks.
You know that when someone is disbanded from the cult, when they do a truly horrific act to someone in the cult, usually their arms are usually cut.
Okay.
Either they're cut off completely, or it's a gash that can never be healed. You haven't seen that yet, though.
That's fine.
And those members are sometimes even let back for these types of things, these types of raids. Is how evil they are. But yeah, you guys are alone in the cell. You don't know what they'll be back or doing.
Okay, I will look at you. Do you know Infernal?
Obsvark?
Yeah.
Not much. I'm not very proficient in it, but I used to translate it to my daughter.
Wonderful. I need your help. I need you to say these words exactly in Infernal so that I might memorize them. And I'll say it to him very quietly in his ear so no one else can hear.
Okay, you say it to him, and he looks at you with like, because these in Infernal, they are dark. They sound dark and guttural.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's like, oh, dear heaven, dear Tempea. Luella, is there anything you want to do? Or Ludith? You two have both been quiet since Luella has found out that information, and Ludith hasn't really talked that much.
Is there any way I can use my enormous strength as a barbarian to try to loosen my bonds or maybe break them? Since
you know, when you say that, you should make an investigation check to see if there's anything around you that could help you with that.
Can I help her?
Sure. You guys don't have your things in your mouths.
Well, this isn't the first time Tom's been tied up and left by women. Can I use my past experience to break out these ropes?
I would say those were fun. Those are fun times. This is like to be actual. This is like to be actually like sacrificed and murdered. Luella, Count, you don't find anything, but Luella, behind you, literally right behind you, you wouldn't have seen this without Count just like saying, "Hey, how about you check behind you?" You even feel it underneath your hands, like there's like a loose nail. Think if you just moved your bindings just up and down just a little bit, you could get enough friction to break them and maybe even untie them and take the nail and free the others. You do that. I'm not going to make you make a check because you are strong enough to like if you weren't like, because I'm assuming you wouldn't use all your force, but you're strong enough to where like if you did use all your force, you could just slam that nail back into its place. So I'm assuming you could just like cut your bindings off. Ludith, are you doing anything? Are you doing a mental confirmation corner time? Like what was your character? You're also muted. What was your character's name in my first campaign? The first one. No, not that one. The cooler the first one that I ever did, really. He was like Goliath.
You said the cool one.
Yeah.
No, not your piece of shit character.
The cooler Marcon. He does that a lot to people.
I love all my sons equally.
I felt personally
Kevin and
attacked
not
by
Kevin.
that character. Well, can I check to see if my like innate magics are working? Like maybe I'm born with it, maybe it's Maybelline magic.
Sure, try.
Well, I mean, I don't want to use it yet, but I want to like see if anything really like any spark or anything like that. If I
I've already used
out.
Levitate, so I don't know what other ones you have.
No, I mean, if it's been a long rest.
It's
I
not
got
been
all
a
my
long
other
rest.
stuff back.
You guys you've only been asleep for like an hour.
Oh, that's true. It's been an hour. Never mind that.
Short
Maybe
rest?
like a little bit more.
Short rest.
It wasn't really like a rest. You guys were like bludgeoned
I was
to your
sleeping.
unconsciousness. Sam, what are you doing? What are you doing while these two try to try to weasel their way out of like the damage that's been done to them?
I mean, I've been sleeping. Come on, you know.
You were knocked out. You weren't sleeping. You were unconscious.
No, I was never knocked out.
It's
I still had 1 HP the entire time.
I'm saying no, you didn't, because guess what?
I did.
They knocked you out. I said it out
I
loud.
would have had to
You've been
keep
talking,
going like
so I
4
just was waiting.
times.
Sam, you should
Bad
unmute
shields.
yourself to let me know to stop talking. Tyler and Dawn are just like trying to weasel their way out of this. No, they're trying to hyena their way out of this. Dawn's not a weasel.
All right. Well, he's gonna look at his forced roommates, and Alina seems to be the most dexterous one of the group. She's probably gotten herself out of a fair share of events. And he's just gonna whisper. You should try just a little bit harder. I think you can get out of this. Nah. She's gonna have guidance.
Oh. You gonna try
So
and
Alina, if you try and escape, you can add a D4 to the results.
Can I add a D4 to the next ability check I make, or does it have to be if I untie my ropes?
No. It's the
You
next
choose
ability
when
check
you
you
add
make,
it.
and I'm
Any
assuming Luella, after she gets out of hers, would untie you guys.
Oh, so
Yeah,
we
just
are all
so
together
long-
then.
You're all together.
Yeah,
You're all in the
okay.
same room. They
Just-
don't really care if you guys try to resist, because they'll just bring more people in.
Okay.
Yeah, just so long as it's within the next minute.
Within the next minute? Okay. I need you all to trust me on this.
Okay.
As I bust out of mine.
Oh.
I'm going to...
Is
is there anything I can take to like bang on the bars of the jail, or is there anyone with a
there's
shot?
there's a rusty thing that Dawn used to get out of her bindings.
No, I'm alright. I'll just go over and I'll start kicking the door and like yelling.
As you do that, the same energy that hurt that girl as she went around and tried to pick the lock sort of forces you back, and it does make a loud noise. You don't take any damage, but it hurts. It makes a loud noise, and you do see the man come back in.
I need to talk to someone right now.
And we will fade back to the familiars. That's perfect. So the familiars, who are having a lot more fun than your actual characters.
Debatable.
So what they're going to do now is I need to pull up the 1d6 thing. As you get to the rust bucket, they lift up the hinge very quietly and like, okay, this isn't like the cotton candy machine where you can just like go in and go out all the time. This is like, stealth operations, guys. So follow my lead. Well, they got a nat 1 on their stealth. They're climbing down a ladder very loudly.
I've never seen such a disgrace as this. So I'm going to hold way back.
I'm going to go far
try and hide
ahead
by myself with the mouse in my shirt.
Okay.
As they start clunking up the ladder, I'm going to bite their feet.
Down the ladder. They're going down the ladder.
I'm going to fly past them down the ladder.
You're okay. One at a time. One at a time. What are you doing, Tyler?
I'm going to go past her and stealth ahead of everybody else.
And
Have fun with that.
I'm doing the opposite, and I'm staying at the top of the ladder, hiding as much as I can out of sight from the bottom of the ladder. Or the top of the ladder. Like, really, I just don't want to be seen anywhere near these idiots.
Come on, Harley, jump down, I'll catch ya. Yeah, they catch you with a very big ease.
Harley.
Also, when you feel their arms, they feel a lot stronger than they look.
Secretly buff.
They are secretly buff.
Shia LaBeouf.
Also, Kerwin, you do not hit your bite attack gun. You won't because their AC is pretty high, and also that's kind of a dick move when they're climbing a ladder.
Did it get their attention?
It didn't because you didn't hit. So basically, they climb down the ladder. They have Harley in their hands. They put you down. They're like, "That was a good jump. I'll have to talk to your packmate about learning how to do that." And they're gonna turn into a hyena.
What the freak?
Also, Kerwin, you see no one in this compound, but there are doors.
Harley is super excited. She's bouncing around now.
And the same thing.
Zoomies?
Yeah,
I get the zoomies.
so does Tika, and they can talk to you guys. Like, yep, this is what I like. This one is really cool. But also, you notice that their hyena form's just a little bit bigger, and just like it doesn't look like a natural hyena. It doesn't even look like a beast hide. It looks kind of dire, They're a dire hyena. Okay.
They're a giant hyena.
Well, dire's cuter. So yeah. I don't think anyone heard us because I'm super sneaky. Also,
I'm gonna keep moving forward.
You don't really see anyone. Now, this thing is big, but it's like distorted. You feel like as you move forward, Kerwin is behind you, but when you turn around, it's like he's behind you again. It's like it keeps shifting places of where they are. But the person to ruin all of this stealth is actually Kerwin. Because as he's moving forward, 2 imps see him and they're like, "Ow!" And they run after you back to the direction of your friends.
Freak. Freak.
I haven't gone down to the.
You haven't gone down.
Nope.
I'm
watching
going
all this from the top.
to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay, you do that.
Yes.
The imp will, seeing you cast magic, will use his reaction to, his reaction to, basically, he holds up his, like, stubby hand. These are, like, rotund circles with, like, arms and legs and, like, wings. He'll hold up his weak, limp-wristed arm, and, like, no. And he'll drag one of your mirror images down to him, and he eats it.
What? He ate my mirror image?
He ate one of them. You make two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he eats one of them, and the other one's gonna use his reaction to do the same.
What the freak?
So I made this special ability called Eat Magic. So what happens is, if they get close to you and hug you, or they see you cast a spell, they can open up their mouths, and the magic will just go into them and fuel them. Basically giving them temp HP.
Interesting.
What level is Mirror Image again?
It's a level 2 spell.
So they both get 2 HP. And they go after you.
Alright, I guess I'm going to use my fly
All of
speed
you-
of 60 to keep going.
Yeah, roll initiative, guys. These guys also have a fly speed of 30.
I'm twice as fast as they are.
Yeah, but they can dash. Sure. Yeah, you want to keep using up their magic energy.
You got a 27.
Nice.
God, you roll great, is Jack.
I know I do. I got a 24. Man, I think I will never play as Olena again. And the rest of the campaign will just be like a Ratatouille scenario where Jack is under her pirate hat.
Oh my god. So first in initiative is the owl at 27. Your turn.
All right. I guess I'm going to, since they already used their reactions, I'm going to use my flyby to cast, to go in and cast Shocking Grasp on the one on the right,
Okay,
and then
make an
circle
attack.
back around.
It's an attack, right? Make an attack.
Yes,
You're a magic animal?
I am a magic
So
animal.
basically, he's a familiar, so he gets all of his.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
Okay.
So you don't have to roll damage.
Familiar, then.
Yeah. So you don't have to roll to hit. Like, you don't have to roll damage because they only have so much HP. You kill it.
Oh, nice.
Like they have 6 health.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you kill it and you fly away. It is now Olena's turn, which is Jack's turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to not hear the name Jack.
Yeah.
Jack is. How far of a jump would it be from the top of the ladder to onto one of their heads?
The imp, or like the hyenas.
The imp, the ones who are attacking.
They are not inside of you because it's like a down drop with a ladder and then like the hallway. So like you can only see like this square shape.
Okay, as soon as I can see their shape, like come in, how far of a drop is it?
About 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna climb halfway down the ladder and then wait.
Okay.
And use hold action for when they come into view so I can jump on their head and rip out their hair.
Yeah, these imps are. I'm pretty sure these imps won't last more than this one initiative turn with how it's going. Next in line is Ludith. What are you gonna do, our little helpful cleric?
All right, well, that little mouse gonna disappear inside Jack's shirt and come back out with his little paw, one paw grabbing the collar for support, but the other paw is gonna have a little toothpick in its hand, in its little claws.
Oh,
It's like the tail of Despero.
it is.
Magic Despero.
I almost said Despacito. The tail of Despacito.
No, wait, no, copyright.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said Despa, and then I stopped.
Yeah, he's just gonna poke out his little toothpick. The tip's gonna light up with holy flame, and he's gonna cast. He's just gonna fling it at the remaining imp and cast Sacred Flame. It's a DC 14 dex save.
Okay, it has advantage because it's not exactly in line of sight, but you can maybe see it.
Oh, no bonus from cover.
No bonus from cover, so if you know it's there, you can hit it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's within 60 feet.
It is in 60 feet, and it fails. It has a -3 to dex. It got a 14 exactly, and then it got -3 to it, so 11. You don't have to roll damage. It's probably going to do more than 6.
That's one.
Oh! It's like, stupid radiant light. Ah! And he is going to lunge forward.
Sounds like Skeletor.
Oh,
he's gonna-
when he lunges forward, do I see him?
Yep.
I'm gonna jump on his head.
Yeah. Roll damage because you're literally stomping on top of him. Like,
Sweet. Do I have to
you-
roll to hit him or just damage?
You're like, he doesn't see you coming. You have advantage to hit and sneak attack.
Nice.
Monkey sneak attack.
Your legs are now rapiers.
I was just waiting for you to cast like throw poo or something. Like,
Would that be considered my hand crossbow?
Yeah.
It's a dagger.
This is a ranged attack.
I shit in my hand and throw it. No, just kidding.
It does extra poison damage.
They would be a con save.
What did I roll?
Ooh.
An 11,
Ooh,
so
wait.
a
Is it dark?
17.
17.
That is enough to hit it.
I'm gonna leave a monkey scream, and I'm just gonna grab onto his hair when I land and yank it up, scalping him.
God, it is totally dead.
Damage.
It'll be like
Yes.
it'll be like 2 points damage, and I'll plucked one hair. But in my mind, I'm
Just
scalping
pull a
him.
handful out. I think you can do this.
It's,
Max damage. Let's go.
it's surprisingly easy to do that. I almost rolled.
Remember to
11,
add your
20.
modifier.
Yeah, plus 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then sneak attack. He gets
Ooh, that's 8 right there.
20.
Yeah, you always get sneak attack because you have an ally within 5 feet.
Yep.
This is. I feel like you're just gonna play your animals now from now on. You kill it. You kill it. You don't even. Yeah, you kill it. Like even. Like
It is
not even a sneak
surprisingly
attack.
easy to scalp someone, by the way. When my sister was like 1, she ripped out a chunk of my sister's hair from behind of a tandem stroller where like 2 people sit. She grabbed and yanked, and my other sister, who was like 2, started crying. My mom looked around, and the 1-year-old just had like a fistful of hair.
oh jeez.
It's so easy to do. It's creepy. So I knew my monkey could handle it.
It did 16 damage. It had 5 left. So you like literally like it's a return circle. It doesn't have like a separate head. You just rip off the head from the legs, the wings, and the arms.
And then
This
I
thing is
turn around
gone.
and look at the other one and go,
Oh no, the other one's dead. The other one was
so
killed by
Just lying there
Kerwin.
in a
Yeah,
charred.
I still look at
charred
everyone and like heave.
Wow, you guys are really good at this.
And you're terrible at sneaking.
Says, well, you know what? It's hard being sneaky when you're just this fabulous. And it's gonna go forward. Now that you've killed
pride.
these, yeah, hashtag pride. This non-binary druid just really doesn't care for anything. It's ready to die. Now that you've killed these things, you almost immediately get the sense of where your masters are. Like your senses Your senses, Luella, are back to you. It was sort of taken away when you first entered, and Kerwin, your owl, it can now feel your presence, and you can feel it. Whatever these imps are doing with your magic is gone. Literally 30 feet away from you, and one of the doors, offshooting on the side on the right, you can feel the presence of your masters. Would you all like to approach it?
Of course.
So you
I
all
immediately head over there.
you all immediately head over there. You
Not
guys
Jack.
tell. You're not gonna do it.
I'm gonna hang back for a second. I'm very wary of Briggs.
You are very true. If
Witty.
Are you going, Snake?
I guess the old man might feed me, so yeah.
Okay, so as you all get there, basically, Tika is like, we have to do a war cry. We have to save the people, right? Like, and it's jumping up and down next to you, Luella. Like, war cry. It's like whispering it to you.
War cry!
And so, as you agree to it, it starts. Tika starts screaming, and it jumps into the door. If you all follow it, you can easily break it down.
I'm gonna sit back and watch this happen.
Yeah, the mouse is just ripping out of Jack's shirt, running on its hind legs with its tooth like.
Love it.
I'm gonna sit on the table with the stuff on it and just watch.
Okay, so you guys break down the door. Okay, we're gonna fade back to the inside. So, Elena, you tell this man that you need to speak with him, and he's like, "Interesting. You got out of your restraints and your gags. Maybe. What is it you have to speak, pirate?"
I demand to speak to your superior right now.
Demand to speak to the manager.
Wow, I met a woman just like you once. Her name was Karen. She had a
Do you
lot
have
of...
any idea of who I am, you fat-headed imbecile?
No, and I don't really get it. You're just a sacrifice. You're
And
just a
in my
sacrifice.
best impression of the
She passed Karen.
in my best imitation of the initiation speech of Infernal, I will say it through gritted teeth.
Okay, as you say it, I need you to roll either a performance or deception check, whichever one you're better at.
Oh, not only do I have advantage in both, but I also have a +6 in deception. So
Everything's just coming up great for you this session.
yeah.
Can this be our Sunday game where like we all roll very well and nothing bad happens to us?
I would very much like that.
What did I roll? Did I roll
20.
bad?
You rolled a 20.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
You
So
just
20.
like, let me roll an insight to this. See if
Come on,
you're
20.
You got a 6, so he doesn't really. If you're who you say you are, and if you know that little jingle, oh well, you'll die too. Honestly, no one really cares you. We're just finishing up. You're the last sacrifices. And you'll make very well if you're a part of us.
Just off in the distance.
Wait, no. But how about this? The pathetic hyena, she fight me, and I open the door. I'll give you all a fighting chance if I get to fight the pathetic hyena. Show her who Planescraper really is.
Might be a good idea.
So he's like, I knew you would say that. And he's gonna go up to the exit and start and he's gonna start putting in the code to unlock the energy field that's at the bars and unlock the gate. And as he does, you all hear the gate like open up for you. You guys are basically free. And as he's turning around to say, bring it, the door crashes into him. And Tika, Harley, the mouse screaming, and the snake are just like, they crush him basically. And they're on top of him. They're just howling as animals. You see the mouse
Can I
runs.
jump in?
yeah. Basically, you guys
Pile
knock him out.
driver?
Basically, you guys knock him out, and I'm assuming that your mouse is still running in
Oh,
with
damn
this
it.
little
I forgot to add
toothpick.
the guidance to those too. Fuck, it would have been so good.
Oh, that would have been good.
Oh well.
You got above a 20, basically.
Oh yeah, I did.
So, Ludith, Sam, I'm assuming that the mouse doesn't really hit the door, but he just keeps running. Past the
He just runs up. He just runs up to it, kind of, side saddles his way up on top of it, brushes himself off, keeps on running.
right into the wall.
Elena will whistle for Jack, hoping that he's there.
He's there, and he comes
I
to
know.
you.
I know he's there. I'm both of them. Who are you? I am you.
Okay, you are all reunited. And you see this giant hyena, Luella, next to your Harley, and it's just like, "Ah!" And Tika just has their teeth into like this guy's neck, but he's unconscious. Don't kill him! We need him alive!
Jack is going to give the trinkets that he found on the red man to Olena.
This is the big lion, right?
This is the big lion.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna rip the bone necklace off of him.
Fine, manager.
Her, sorry.
Him.
Gonna
It's a him.
Rip the bone
It's a him.
necklace off of her.
It's a him.
Oh, he's a him. Sorry.
But basically, your mother told you about a girl she spared and who was then banished. This could be the son.
Oh, okay. And,
or ancestor, descendant,
I'm gonna step over the pile of bodies and go grab my stuff from the table.
Can I
You don't
just
really. You
pounding
go,
into
Luella.
him?
You keep pounding into him. Are you going to want to do more damage, or do you want to just make sure he's unconscious?
For sure unconscious. I won't
Okay. I won't make you roll damage, but you break his nose. You break his nose, and you hear a few snaps in his arms as Tika gets off and turns into the luxurious, non-binary coastal moon druid they are, whatever they are.
You said he had a really nice mane of hair.
Yeah.
Can I shear him?
Oh yeah. You pick up your sword from the table and you just start shearing.
You could always ask Jack to scalp him.
we
I
need
just
him
want to
alive.
leave him bald.
Basically, Tika will take the rope and they'll tie him up and they'll put him in a corner. And if you give them the rusty nail, they'll put the nail into the rope, into the wall, so he can't move.
Yeah, I'm gonna shear him, and then I'm going to braid a section of his mane, or a braided long section of his hair, and then braid it into my own hair.
Thanks, guys, so much for listening to episode 2, Animal Instincts. We hoped you enjoyed our animal companions' first adventure together. So at the end of this episode, our characters are left in the rust bucket, and they proceed to do what any good adventuring party does. They investigate and they loot all the rooms that they're in. So for time purposes, we decided to edit it separately as a bonus mini episode of sorts. So if you are a Patreon member with that tier, you will be able to hear all the craziness that we're gonna deem the fight for the bag as a Patreon exclusive. You'll get a little bit more lore, and you'll find out just how petty and possessive we can be when it comes to magical items. But I won't actually leave you in suspense of what they found. You can go to our website and check out more in-depth information on the items on the episode 2 page. But I'm going to go quickly over what they got. Elena discovered a Revolver of Warning, a Gem of Brightness, and a pendant of unknown origins as of yet. Kerwin uncovered some candles at the deep, some weapons and tools, and a very interesting bag. Wink, wink, not judge. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to go rate us and leave a review anywhere you feed your podcast addiction. It helps us out a ton, and we just love to hear from you guys. Want to learn more about us? Go visit us at mimicsandmayhem.com. Hang out with us on social media. We are official Mimics and Mayhem on Tumblr and at Mimics Mayhem on Twitter and Instagram. We love you guys.